Good morning from the Philippines. Today's video is about what not to do when you meet a Filipina online and you're chatting. Of course, the red flags, maybe you already know, is if they say, oh, send me money for a load. That's like the biggest red flag. A load is so they have data on their phone so they can talk to you. Basically, all girls over here of quality, if they're interested in dating a foreigner, they know the golden rule is not to ask for money. Because if you have a little bit of experience or know what's going on a little bit, that's going to red flag them to someone who's really interested in a quality girl for a relationship. So yeah, don't do that. I met my wife online, so you can do it. I mean, I won the lottery. But you need to chat with them a while and get to know them and do face-to-face video for sure. Because no telling who you're talking to until you do that. It could be a guy, it could be a lady boy, could be some dude in the USA even. So you got to get the face-to-face video, get the vibe. As they say over here, stalk their Facebook. If it's private, a lot of them do that over here, but that's a yellow flag, a private Facebook account. You want to, see what they've got going on their Facebook. So chatting like that. But don't send them money, because here's the lowdown. Some of these girls are skilled, and this is a job for them. Like, you're just one of 5, maybe even 10 guys that they are talking to online. So that's another thing. Like, if they're not available at this time, they're not available a lot. Maybe she's got 8 other guys she's talking to and got them all sending money. And like, the worst thing you do is, oh, well, let's build a house for when you come. I mean, that's crazy, but believe it or not, people do it. And they're using your money to finance a really nice lifestyle. Okay, here we get into the big marites, which is the gossip word for the Philippines. Personal story for the neighborhood. It's a couple. So the girl's online. She's chatting on TikTok, and she's getting money because guys will send gifts, and the way it turns into money on TikTok just for their attention. So they're chatting on TikTok, which is okay to make for a Filipina to make a little bit of money. They're not really doing anything wrong. They're just chatting and showing their pretty face on there. But this girl is she's showing more than her face, okay? Let's just say that. And so she meets this foreigner, is talking. He wants to come over here and see her. So she asks her husband, oh, he's going to come here. He's going to give me lots of money. Is it okay if you loan me out to him for a week? He says, okay, because they're going to get a bunch of money. He does it. And they got a big chunk of money, enough to buy a car, which is a big deal over here. And then, they do it again. They start building a house. They do it again. And it's like that movie where Woody Harrelson and Demi Moore, they take $1 million from Robert Redford to spend one night with his wife. Well, it never works out right. So anyway, this couple, they're splitting up now. And there's no divorce here, so they're having to do a real property split. And they got to sell the house, divide it in half, sell the car. But that's the back end of the story. That's what's going on over here. But if you're the guy coming over here to see the girl, maybe you're falling in love with her, whatever, and and you start raking out the money, and they're just they're just buying things with it. So, moral of the story: get to know your girl you're talking to. You know, talk talk to several girls until you really make a connection with one, and then come over in person, meet her as soon as you can financially, or as soon as you can schedule it, and before you get seriously involved. Like I say, I was just lucky. I couldn't really believe my luck meeting my wife. She's sweet, beautiful, caring, and educated, got a college degree. So there's a lot of girls over here, and you don't have to settle. You can do well if you're smart. You don't have to be good looking. You don't have to be rich. I've got just Social Security, pretty good Social Security, and I do fine over here. But you have to be kind. You have to be nice. It wouldn't hurt to be a little bit fun. So, check you guys later, but yeah, be careful when you first start talking to someone over here, and don't send money. See you guys later. Bye-bye.